Now, the breaking news in Nigeria today is that all of the officers that involved and by the way, the message today is quite clear. Afiba and Celine are still missing. It has been confirmed to me that those girls, Nigerians, should be actively seeking information that can lead to whereabout they are, because the body that was found, every conspiracy around it is showing definitely that it's not real. And I've been shouting on this platform for the last week. I've been talking every evening, but my distractors feel like it is necessary to distract us from the main project, the main target of locating the young ladies. And it's very sad to me. I feel completely helpless. I can't help but to come here every evening to seek for your help. My people in Ghana, I have received so many good wishes from you guys today. I am so blessed to have you guys on board, and I cannot tell you how proud I am to be doing this with you guys. And I hope your daughters will come home, and I hope Celine will come home, and I hope Afiba will come home. That will give me the biggest joy. And I believe the only people that have the clue to these things are the police. And I've been saying it because that I put one or two together when I begin to make up my mind. When people were shouting and crying that these girls are done, they are dead, I didn't believe it. I still can't believe it in my own head. There's something in me that feel like something is missing somewhere. And I believe that we're getting close to that. Please, when you pray, please pray for these young ladies, whatever they are, the suffering they are going through. I hope the inevitable has not happened. Again, I want to reiterate again that the video that you saw, that I shared of them in Andrew's bedroom, they were not dead. They never died. Nothing happened to them. They were lying down. I feel they were a little bit angry, out of their will. You can go to my Telegram and look at it and do the body check. I don't think they're passed. They probably passed out, drunk, I don't know. But Andrew told me when he sent that video on the 22nd that these are the girls they said I take, that they are sleeping peacefully in my room. But when I look at the video, I wasn't happy because the bedroom is very big, right? And the way they were lying down. If two girls come to visit me, I want to make them comfortable. I want to make them feel at home. They don't feel like they are home. One was like in the middle of the bed. Then the other one was a little bit at the edge of the bed. But they lie well because they are not, both of them are not lying down with the same direction of their head. The light-skinned one, which I believe is Afiba, with Selena, was lying the other side on the edge of the bed. Then the darker skinned one, which is Afiba, was lying on the right hand of the bed, but way in the middle a little bit. Then there's a space for Andrew if you need to come in. And her hair covered her like this. So means neither she intentionally covered her hair or somebody do it for her. Get me right? Because I had to go back again and observe and study the video again. I did not doctor the video. I did not hide anything from the video. I showed that video to Just Adotun. Just Adotun is a dramatic woman. Everybody know her. I did not know I got the wrong person. I should have get in touch directly with Harrison. But she said she know Harrison. And I show it to her. If I have anything to hide at all, if I have anything in my life to hide, I'm the one of the most boy we no get brain. If I have anything to hide, why will I go and show it to her? Why will I expose it to somebody? Why will I say, look at this? This guy sent me this video of this girl that say they are missing. This on 22nd of this month. Look at it. I show it to her. And I say, please, let's highlight it. Let's highlight it. I'm worried. Let's do something. And the woman basically took it. That woman have not talked about Afiba and Selena since that day. She has gone. That is what she normally do. That lady came on internet and say all rubbish and run away. And I never knew it. I had to go and dig even more. And people were like, why did you involve her? She's psycho. She took the video. She took the video from me. And then she didn't even take the video. I did the video and I sent the picture to her, only the picture. And what she did was she magnified when she had the life. Oh, they were dead. They were dead. I'm like, no, please interpret it well. Me and her were sitting in the car. We look at the video. That is me looking at the video with her. We also look at the video of Rachel on Harrison's page. And I was compelled to speak out at this particular time. He's been arrested. Let's speak out. That was how we got to this. That was how we got to this. But the woman went and started portraying it. This is where I have a problem with her. Before I go into today's program, let me just bring you up. Because a lot of people think, well, I'm having a problem with anyone. I don't. I'm having a problem with the truth. There has to be truth and accountability. And that's what I'm going for. She began to analyze the video in her own head, not reality. And then she went to tell people, tell bloggers that me, I have undo dead bodies, people dead body in my phone. I don't. These are lies. These are lies. These are lies. These are basically lies. She's a noisemaker, literally. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Now she's got in touch with Harrison. And then we were raising money for Harrison. She wrote to me that she gave Harrison 200,000 naira. I said, no, that's a lot of money. I said, we're going to be raising money on the platform, so we don't need to give so much amount of money, because it's going to be like a lot of people contributing money for the need. So let's cast it on your page, and I'll cast it on my page. Harrison cast it on his page, and we will raise the fund for her. I came with a pure heart, nothing but a pure heart. I came with a heart to find these girls. We are not raising money to find Andrew. We are raising money to find the girls. And then she called me in the morning and she said she has paid into Harrison account and sent me the first account, and I wanted to transfer. Then she sent me the second one that Harrison said we should pay into a different account, which is Harrison Foundation. I paid 10,000 and I told her I paid 10. He said, why would you pay 10,000? Andrew is your friend. I'm like, what do you mean Andrew is my friend? Are you okay? This is when the problems start to crack. Don't forget, we are from here. We know how to manage our money. They're from there. So I said, I paid 10,000 naira. If I cast the picture on my almost 10,000 followers on my Instagram and other places, we will raise money for this purpose. I don't have to be the one to pay the whole money. Then she said, I don't want to pay. You don't want to contribute. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So cut the long story short, I have disagreement with her because I don't like the way she operates. She basically is a social media person. She like attention. She can say any ridiculous thing to just get the attention. And I've already observed her, and I was sitting down on this in my studio here, and I said, I'm not going to speak to this woman about this matter again. Then the next day, she showed me that they have discovered the body, and she was talking about the blood. I quickly also tell her, how can a blood that is 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks old still be red? They say, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, don't talk about it. I said, the police have something to do with this. He said, don't talk about it, don't talk about it. That was the last day I spoke to her last on this matter. That was the last day I spoke to that woman last on this matter. But this woman went behind the curtain and began to decimate me to bloggers. She wrote me a message, I should be, God will help me, in capital letter. She said, I should give up the matter. I said, God will help me, in capital letter. And I look at her and I told her, do you know that what you say is a threat? I could basically take it to the police and they will arrest you. What do you mean God will help me? You need to explain to the police God will help me. In a capital letter. All of that thing you say is okay. God will help you. You put it in a capital letter. That's when I knew that woman was just a cloud chaser and she wanted to just use Harrison to cruise. But Harrison has gone deep into his investigation and found him to step back. But go to her page. She has not spoke about this matter. This woman has not called police out. I have been the one calling the police out. I have been the one doing the investigation. And I know the police are lying to Harrison, and they're still lying. The 1.5 million that we're talking about today, I broke the news. I said it to Harrison 1 million times, and I said it to everybody. 1.5 million was transferred to these social people. People did not believe me. How did you get this? I said, because Andrew sent it. The guy sent me all this information while he was there with them. That woman once asked me to be sending her what I received. I told her, I don't trust you. In my head, I said, I don't trust this woman. I will not share a space with you for the rest of my life. Yes, I will not. I will not share a space with her, because she basically wanted to destroy my character. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. All I did was to show her, to use her platform to promote, to bring these girls back. That was all I did. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Now, the investigation did not really start. There was no investigation. As far as Nigerians are concerned, the police have pied Andrew, case over. Do you know the courage it takes for me to come out and talk on the night Andrew was pied? Do you know the courage it takes? It takes a lot of courage to come against when the whole nation was celebrating. When the whole nation was celebrating, I came out and I'm like, there's a lie here. I said, there's a lie here. And it got more serious when Mr. Harrison went to Daddy Freeze and spoke and give account of how Andrew escaped, how he jumped out of the car, one police leg was outside, and then tried to start the car. I will keep repeating the same thing every day until Nigerians get it, because this is what I did to get to this. It is what I did that brought this out now. Whether you believe it or not, whether you do anything or not, I believe I do what I did. It is what I did that is revealing the revelation now. Then I get in touch with Harrison. I sent my number. I said, let us work together. But because Harrison is still listening to Adetun, Harrison cannot independently listen to me so we can work together. I had to work alone with my people in Nigeria. And I begin to investigate this matter. And every narrative they bring out, I bring a counter narrative that destroys any lie that the police is talking. And I came out here and I told Harrison, Harrison, do not make yourself police spokesperson. You are too good for this. You have basically managed your career and built this empire for yourself. Do not make yourself police spokesperson. Let them speak for themselves. Just keep doing your charity. I also told Harrison, Harrison, you are not in position to be doing autopsy for people. You are not in position to do that. It's not your responsibility to do that. What is that difficult to understand? We have a Ghanaian international. We have Nigerian. Why is it you that will be raising money on GoFundMe to do autopsy? Those of us in the UK or those of us overseas, we see that as funny. So I objected it on my platform and he took offense. He went on his platform and he posted something. Ben is Andrew's friend. He's accomplished in the UK. And he engineered his followers to be trolling my page for no reason. I posted him on my page and I greeted him for his work. But I'm not taking my eye off the ladder. I'm being diplomatic. I can be very, very ruthless as well. And then the investigation started. Who doing the investigation? Who started the investigation? Me. Nobody else. Nobody else. Me. Their investigation is what the police is telling them. My investigation is the fact that the Andrew showed me and other information I have across those police conduct. And I begin to tell the police, please, you guys are to be held accountable. And I didn't stop there. I showed you guys the letter I wrote to British High Commission, Abuja, Then I went to the police to report it. Then I also wrote a letter to the IG of police. Then I went on their Twitter page to complain about the incident and explain the police misconduct that happened there. So I have done my bid. And they picked them up. Yesterday, the police, they were calling me. 1 number, 2 number, they were calling me. Now they are threatening me. About 2 people have called me. We will pay you. We will do this. Listen, I've told you guys, that is everybody's headache. We are going to go one day. Everyone will go. If my own come today, so be it. So me no worry about that one, man. I know worry. That one no they fear me. If that one they fear me, I will know they do these things. That one no they fear me. But I will not go as a coward. I will go as a hero. That's my own. Okay? So you that are threatening, I'm recording you. Don't hide your number. If you're that brave, show your number. Let us know where you're located so we can deal with each other. Don't hide and be doing, I'm gonna catch you. I'll catch you. Don't do that. And I know you're watching. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're brave enough, put your chest out. Let's do it. So I have no problem with harassing, but I have problem with fact. And the fact that are featuring are not looking like legit fact. So I have to speak out, and this is what we're doing. Now, today, those guys has been arrested. As you can see, Harrison has confirmed on his page for the first time that those people collect for 1.5 million. Exactly the same figure I said. You remember when I was calling the account number and everything. But what surprised me today is that those people refunded the money, 1.5 million in cash, immediately. Today. Okay? Very funny. Yesterday when I talked to their boss in Abuja, I told their boss, tell your boys to tell you what they did. I told their boss, are you aware your boys were collecting money? The boss said they were not aware. Call recorded. Everything recorded. Saved in iCloud. Nothing can happen to it. Evident. Full. And I hear admission that shocked my life. And I asked questions from their boss. I asked questions from the officer on the ground. The officer that was there on the ground, talked to him direct. And he explained a complete different narrative of what they told Harrison. I recorded it. You want to listen? I can play it.
Battery 70%.
I recorded it. I did. And then this story has become a bigger story now. I am now the villain. People are insulting me. Nigerians are angry. Harrison is weaponizing his followers. Actually, anything that starts with lies will die with
Battery
lies.
70%. Connected to Otori's iPhone.
Let me turn my Bluetooth. Anything that starts with lies will go in lies. So my platform did not start with lies. My platform starts with truth. A careful truth. And if Nigerians are not ready to take the truth, I cannot help you. I'm sorry about it. It's not my prerogative on that aspect. But what we are talking about today is that the officers has been arrested. The IG have called for true investigation about their conduct and the missing girls. Now, this is where I have a problem. When I spoke to the officer yesterday, I mean the officers that Harrison went with to the building. When I spoke to him yesterday, and I asked him a question. This is the breaking news. He told me that they found Celine phone. I hope Celine family are listening. I said, what did you say? He said, we found Celine phone. I said, Celine phone? He said, yeah, the phone, the ABA department said it was ringing in Owerri. I said, where do you found it? He said, in Andrew's house, on top of air condition. They found 4 phones. Listen, it's recorded. So there is nothing lying here. You say you found 4 phones, 1 iPhone, 1 this, 1 this. Let me stop you a little bit there. At 6:45 yesterday morning, 6:45, Andrew phone was on. Andrew have two phones. He has trading phone that he used to do Bitcoin and other trading. Andrew phone was on at 6:45. At 6:58, the phone remained on. My investigator in Nigeria quickly informed me that that phone went on. I called the number with my number. I called Andrew's number. You know, when WhatsApp is ringing, it will pop up first, then it will go off. I called through WhatsApp. Nobody take it. And 10 minutes later, Mad Dog called me. Guess who Mad Dog is? The same security that execute Andrew. The same officer that Andrew sent their number. They called me. I look at it. I allowed the call to miss. So I screenshot it. I keep it. He called again. And I said, hello. I said, hello, bros. He was humble. Like humble. I said, bros, how far? I said, oh. Because it's quite strange that I just call Andrew's number now and this number is calling me. I want you to listen very well. So I told him, I'll call you back in 20 minutes. I was on the road. I quickly drove back to my studio. I turned the computer on and I recorded the call. And I have it. You can hear me. Your call is recorded. You can't find it. It's on iCloud. And I know who has the password. So sorry. I asked him question, detail by details. The one he can answer, he answered. The one he can't answer, he referred to his boss. He referred it to his boss. He told me his boss would call me. I said, okay. He said, you'll pass my number to the boss to call me. I asked them series of questions. I stayed on the phone with him 42 minutes. 42 minutes. I asked every question from the day they started. He was denying it that they did not branch in Uyo. He told me Andrew slept in the car. In the car. So when they were in Uyo police station, they parked outside and Andrew slept in the car. In their van. Because they couldn't travel that day to Abuja. It was late. So Andrew slept in the van. And I let him talk finish. I'm like, do you know there's a picture of you and Andrew in the room? I said, what? I said, do you know there's a picture? And I described the room. And he was. Then he said, but he didn't pay. I'm like, no, you are telling me that you guys did not stay in a hotel. I said, you are telling me you guys did not stay in a hotel. He admitted they stayed in a hotel. He said, bros, this is the word. Bros, help us. God is my witness. I have it. He said, bros, help us. I said, you guys collected money from Andrew. I said, you collected money from Andrew on this also point, at this also amount. He did not admit to. He said, Harrison will talk to me about the money. That Harrison is coming to see them. I said, okay. Then I should talk to his boss. They didn't want to admit about the money on the phone. I said, the names there, evident there, voice note, when they ask for the money, you ask for 3 million, and do negotiate it to 1.5 million. I said it. And in Benue, you collected money from him. He said, but Andrew was not the one paying for the diesel for us. We pay our own diesel. He only paid for his own diesel. I asked him, who is driving the car? He said, no. He's not driving the car. One of my boys was driving the car. I said, there's a video. And he said, oh, okay. Was Andrew on leg chain? No. He was not on leg chain. These are facts. I told him I have everything. So If you are Harrison supporter, please take it easy with me. We're supposed to fight together, this fight. But Adotun is on his ear. He can't win this fight. He can't, because it looks dirty on him. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm not going to lie to you. All this one is posting, bend this, bend that. There's nothing that can happen. You don't even understand. There's not. If you threat me too much, I call police for you. They will pick you up. There's nothing that can happen. If I commit any offense, the UK will take care of it. And I haven't. And I know I haven't. And that's why I have the confidence. We are not in Nigeria. If I'm in Nigeria, you come and intimidate me. That's all. There's nothing you can do about it. And suddenly today, Harrison submitted his own petition. And I told you guys the other week that Harrison's lawyer was advising Harrison on a live phone call that they have to write a petition that this is not looking good on police. You have to question things, guys. You have to question things. You can't just accept things because somebody says so. You have to question every narrative. You have to, because we are looking for two human beings, and we just forgot them and begin to celebrate the passing away of Andrew, or the pie of Andrew. What about if those kids were still alive? Now, this is why I made my own conclusion now. The government will have to prove it wrong. That if anything happened to those girls, those officers are involved. This is not the first time we know that officers involved in kidnapping Nigerians and taking ransom from people. It's not the first time we know this one. They've been doing it. There's a catalog of cases on it. We know it and we know it. And one of the officers among these officers that travel with that pick candle, one of them, Harrison confirmed it. One of them is a criminal. Is the one that pie a Yahoo boy and drive his car. The video is on internet. We all know it. Harrison told me when the people saw the picture, they called him and said, Harrison, who are you standing with? These are bad people. These are bad people. But this is what I've been telling Harrison. First of all, I said, don't speak for them. Let them speak for themselves. Let them talk for themselves. Put microphone in their mouth. Let them talk to the nation. You say I was hating on him. Why would I hate on him? I just want you to understand. Why would I be hating on him? Okay, you said I did not report Andrew. Forgive me for that, for not reporting him. But why would I hate on Harrison? What connects us together for me to hate on him? There's nothing. Now, we got to go back to my illustration, or to my story now, where I go. After all the conversation I had with them on the phone, which was basically documented. Unfortunately, officer, you asked me, I know you're listening to me. You asked me if I'm recording. I said I'm not recording. I do record you. And I go you. You don't need to talk to me again. Talk to your bosses. You definitely don't need to talk to me again. Talk to your bosses. And tell your bosses, where are the girls? Why was Andrew so comfortable to travel to you guys alone without his lawyer? Why? Who informed you guys to come on the 22nd when Andrew was about to be released? Who informed you guys? What did I do? Who informed you guys that Andrew was getting released and you guys suddenly show up to pick him up? Who informed the IRT team? Who informed Mona? Why did you guys come suddenly? IG authorized that? No, because if IG authorized it, it will be an automatic to Abuja. Thank you. Thank you. If IG authorized it, it will be an automatic to Abuja. Why do you stop in Uyo? Why do you stop in Benue? Why are you sleeping in the same room with a suspect? Why? Does it make any sense? This is what I've been digging at. And people were, Adetu told me not to talk about the matter anymore. I told her, do you think I'm your son? Do I look like your son? I'm a 40-something-year-old man. You don't tell me what to do. This is, what, are you okay? I took the fight. I haven't rest. I am looking for justice for those girls. Then I analyzed to you the dirty on the wall. But I can confirm to you that Umuahia police people that came on the 8th of May, they came on the 7th of May night, all the way, they stay in Andrew's house, all the way to the morning before Andrew submitted himself at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night. I told you guys at 8 p.m. in the night, 12:20 something in the night, Andrew wrote me and said goodbye. He wanted to pie himself. I talked to him for an hour something and I slept off. And they picked him up at 3 o'clock. He submitted himself. They picked him up. They did not leave the building until in the morning. In the morning is when they left that building. 30 officers came in. They did that. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, because a call came in, maybe that call must have literally disturbed the phone call I'm having, the conversation. If you can hear me, just raise your hand up for me, please. Yes. So 30 officers came in, and those 30 officers walk around the house. They did their investigation. They videoed the building. They searched everywhere. The bathroom, the toilet, everywhere they searched. Everywhere they told me. I have spoken to them. They searched everywhere. There's no way they did not search. And they video it because it was a major operation for them. Major operation. They video it. Then Andrew submitted himself. They arrested Andrew and took Andrew. They have the camcorder. They have the videos of everything. The officers did not see no blood in the house. When I spoke to the officers yesterday, the officer admitted on the phone to me that I asked him, where did you see blood? The officer told me, in the house, on the wall, on the door, and in one of Andrew's white shoe, a trainer's. When he said trainers, I knew this man was lying again. Andrew drove with his car. Andrew was intending to stay in Abuja for a while. Are you listening to me? So he would definitely have a trainers in his car. So this story was getting bigger. I asked him again, where did you see blood? I said, did you guys video it when you got to that house that day? He said, they video it. You video everything, I said, do you know the Umuahia people also videoed the building? When I said this to him, he was shocked. I said, the Umuahia people that came to arrest Andrew on the 8th also do the whole videos of the building. All the rooms, they did all the search. He said, but they found a curtain. They find a curtain that is soaked with blood. Used to clean blood. I said, where did you find it? He said, in the bathroom. This is impossible. So if Andrew is a professional pying people, Ingo pie people, remove 2 of his curtain from his own living room. Are you listening? Remove 2 of his curtain from his own living room to wrap the person after I don't come out the hands and the head and go throw away. Does it make any sense? No. Does it make any sense? It doesn't. So the officer told me, I said, are you sure you find this thing there? His mouth was shaking. I said, because there's evidence. Then he asked me, is there a camera in the house? I said, there's camera in the neighborhood. And there's cameras. And I asked him, how did you get into Andrew's house where you went with Harrison? Did you take Andrew's key from his pocket to come and open his door? Do you know there's dollars in that house? How much did you take? He said, they didn't take any money. I will have to ask my boys. This was yesterday. We talked for 40 something to 50 minutes at 1. Then when the boss called, we talk. Me and the boss talk. I told the boss, I'm a journalist. I will have to do what I have to do. He said they've been watching me. And he said he's watching me now. You're watching me now. We need to clean things up in our country, man. We need to clean things up. You know your guys fucked up. You know they're messed up. You know it. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not good enough. The priority of those young kids, those girls, supposed to be your boys' priority. But that was not their priority. Now, I'm now assuming now that they did the cover up so much that they planned that body there. Because immediately they pie Andrew, they found body. They found body. So you found body in the bush. And the whole community had been seeing that body for 1 month. And the body was in a suitcase. And the people, the community, are scared to call the police. Close to Andrew house, they are scared to call the police to come and see body. They smell it all the time. How does it make any sense for you? How does it make any sense for any logical thinking person in the whole world? So the whole Abia saw somebody. So my question to all of them that are selling this thing, does the person that saw it, the community that saw it, did they go to the body and open the bag and see that the head is not there, the leg is not there, and they close it back and they go back to their house? Did they do that? How did they know that there was no leg and head? Where did they get the organic harvested story from? Nobody can confirm anything anymore now. That story is gone. How do we allow real thing and start chasing shadows? You want me to admit that this guy is doing organic harvesting? I've never seen him doing such a thing. I've never known him to do that. So why would I admit just to please you? Harrison came and said it on his platform. And I was not happy. I have to say I didn't know about this thing. You people say I was siding him. Now I'm not siding him now. You can see the story now. Do you still want to tell me right now that if you put your hand on your Bible, or if you have a son or your child, put your hand on them and said, if I believe 100% that Andrew did this? You can't. You wouldn't be able to do it. Now then we analyze the blood on the wall. We did. We analyze it together here. And I also reach out to Umaya and other people that are interested if they see blood when they came on the 8th. I told you among 30 officers that came, I've gotten confirmation from at least 4. They say there's nothing like that. Nothing like that. So where did they see blood from when they came on the 3rd of June? Where? When they found Celine phone, why didn't they tell Nigerians they found phone on that day? Why didn't they video it when they were doing all the search? You went to somebody's house. You didn't video it. You are finding the exhibit. You didn't video it. You did not video it. This is where I have a problem with Harrison, because Harrison did not take charge. And this doesn't look good. It doesn't matter whether you support him or you don't support him. This doesn't look good. The officer told me yesterday they found 4 phones. 4 phones. I say you found 4 phones on the 3rd. You show us blood on the wall. You show us stain that you saw, but you didn't tell us you find any phone. Where were you hiding the phone from? And you found Celine phone. Celine, I have it. He said Celine phone. He said the phone, they say it was ringing in a way. We find it there. So are you sure those officers were not in charge of Celine? And that's why I came back to my question again. Who told them that Andrew was getting released on that 22nd? So I'm going to welcome you guys into the platform now. And when you come, hello? Hello?
Hello, I have a couple of questions, Uncle Ben.
Hi,
Good afternoon.
afternoon. Or evening. We are evening here.
You said
We are in the evening here. We are actually
yes. We are in afternoon. Where it's 6 p.m. here. I'm talking to you from Georgia State, America.
Oh, good evening, ma. Oh,
Good evening. So I've been trying to follow up with this case from your
okay.
home perspective. I'm sorry for the noise, and from Harrison perspectives, and also from the police POV. I I am in support of some things you said, and I have some questions for you, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
First thing, going through your page, I saw a comment that said, Ben is a Jamaican, adopted as child at birth by a Nigerian parent, and reside in UK for a while. Can you confirm that?
No, it's lie. I didn't say that.
No, a comment. It's just a comment on your post. Somebody
No,
said
that's not
he's a
what.
Jamaican.
Let me say it again because you asked a very legit question.
Yes.
Andrew was Andrew is a UK citizen.
Andrew.
He was born. He was born as a baby here in
Okay.
Luton, and he was adopted as a from a at to a Nigerian woman.
Parent.
Yes, please. And
Okay.
then on his early age, he studied in Nigeria. That is, he told me his life history. You know, when somebody will tell you his life history, so he told me. So I know that one for the fact. So
Okay.
he's not, and but I believe his original parents are Jamaican.
Okay, that's what the person said.
Yeah,
So
the original
that
parents are
parent,
Jamaican, but they are not.
that
They are
parent
alien
are
land.
Jamaican,
They're not his
but
life. Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah. He was born to a
which would make
Jamaican.
sense. I asked that question because we are talking about somebody with a anger problem, psychosis, probably, but I know there are some things that are not originally of a Nigerian descendant, like blood. Let's be frank, we have our own things that are common within us. But when it comes to being a bipolar, having a psychosis, our own way just they different. Somebody the way we dey do our madness, they serious. It is different from the way this guy. So there are some things I don't think Andrew death was because he was running away. He is not running from the officers. Personally, that's what I believe. I believe it's a cover up. I believe the reason why he was giving you all those details. I live in America. I know how Western people reason when it comes to about giving details, talking about themselves. They go deep. So it might be straight to some Nigerians like, why is he telling you? Why is he telling you? But this is my question for you, Mr. Ben.
Mm.
When did you know that Andrew is a wanted person in England?
Before I will tell you how when I know about Andrew, I know about Andrew that is wanted in the UK because you don't just Google your friend in the UK.
Yeah.
You don't just go and start googling your friend, and
Yes.
it's a local counted warrant.
Okay.
So when I saw it on Harrison page and I plugged it in, and when I spoke to him on the 22nd as well, I asked him about it. He said he has spoken to the police that they know that he's in Nigeria. That when he come, he will answer them. I said I never knew you had this on your name because warrant is not published. It will be on the police website. That's all.
Okay. So from what you said now, you knew about him being wanted when Harrison posted it.
Yes, that's when I inquire about it. Yes. Because for him, he deal with those, human being. The Bible said the heart of men are desperately wicked. And I have never come down to this platform and vouch for Andrew that he can't do this, he can't do this, he can't do that. But when I don't see the character identify with him, I should be able
No,
to say, I don't use character with him.
when you were on Daddy Freeze live,
Mhm.
you attest to the fact that you know that he is sick.
Yes.
You know he has anger problem.
Yes.
Even when the girl came and said he was chatting himself with my phone, you said, yes, Andrew can do that.
Yes.
You said, anger, in fact, you are the one that said he threw somebody from the building, that nobody knows about that.
Nobody knows about this.
You covered it up because he threw somebody. You were the one that said that. But why I started having questions for you was when you said you don't know anything about Rachel, that you
Yes,
were
I
just
don't.
hearing about that.
I
But when
don't.
that lady came up, Harrison said, you have a video of that girl. Now,
Yes.
between me and you know what you did at that point? You now moved back and you now said, what is your name? She said, Rachel. You said, okay. Now, if you have a video of someone and somebody is on screen with you talking to you, what you need to remember them is not their name.
Hold on. Hold on,
Amen.
please. Hold
What
on.
you need to remember them, not be by their name.
Okay, can you hold on, please?
Okay.
I'm gonna explain to you.
Okay.
The video of that young lady I saw was filter. It's an Instagram video. Go back and watch that the freeze video. She was filter, like video package to send to someone, right? Go back and watch Instagram video. When she popped up, I didn't and you know I didn't recognize her. And this from the depth of my heart. I've chatted with her and she agreed, and she told me she has macheted the law. And I said, I've chatted with her even this morning. Are you listening to me?
Yes, yes. Now I'm going to take that now because you said it was edited, it was filtered.
It was a dicta video. It was
My
not
last
going to be easy for me to
question, my last
recognize.
question that I'm
Instagram
going to-
pictures and air.
My last question that I'm going to push to you, Mr. Ben. I appreciate you speaking up, but I think you are trying to speak up to be ahead of the game that is going on.
There's no game.
Hold on. Listen to me first. I've seen a lot of criminal documentaries, all these things happening here. I've watched a lot of it. But one thing I'm going to tell you is, say, if you wanted to help Andrew, if you wanted to help Nigerians and girls for Nigeria, say make they not be victim of Andrew, you could have done it a million times. Mr.
What
Ben,
would I have done?
Hold on. You said, shey na police you go call. Police wey be say Andrew get them for pockets. Police wey be say dem dey run things for Andrew. But you are in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
Do what your friend did before he left United Kingdom. You also said in one of your videos that he went to Nigeria solely to go to where he can be able to do whatever he wants. He don't stay for Lagos because he knows say Lagos people woke.
They
he
work.
went to Port Harcourt. He went to all these places so he will be able to. So you knew all of these things, Mr. Ben.
Yes.
You could have informed United Kingdom.
What would
This
they
guy
do?
where you dey look for o. They
What would-
Nigeria, they will protect you, Mr. Ben. They no go release your identity. Nigeria police no go know. Ben no go know say na you. And Andrew will be, Andrew no go know say na you. Andrew go dey alive. Those girls go dey. If those girls don kpai, we no know. If they are hiding, we don't know. But one thing is, even if Andrew is a serial spy person, even if Andrew is a terror, whatever, make I no talk am. He no be say they should kill am.
Can you give me a chance to talk,
United
please?
Kingdom
Because
will
you
not
are
kill
going.
am.
Can
Dem
you
go
hold
wan
on?
investigate.
You're gonna give me a chance to talk. When you are talking, don't rush it like that. I host this show. I have due respect for you for the way you started, but I'm going to tell you something today. It is my choice, and I'm going to mute you again, please. If you don't give me a chance to talk, I will mute you, please. It is my choice. If I put myself at risk to report it. If there's a crime in your community in Georgia right now, you can't call the United Kingdom about it, can you? You don't have jurisdiction. If there's a crime in Nigeria now, you can't call America for it. There's no jurisdiction. And when you know, if you call your own country, they will sell you out on cheap money, or nobody will even listen to you. And I'm going to give you one assignment, my sister. Tomorrow, pick your phone, call anybody in Atlanta, give them a scenario free of charge in Nigeria. Tell them about a guy, just give them a story. And please record it and tell us what the police will tell you. Please, make sure you say American citizen live in Nigeria, this is what he's doing. He's doing this to women, he's beat women, he invite women. Once you explain that to the officer, let me know what that man will tell you.
Yes, I respect what you just said, and you are right. You are
Thank
right.
you.
What I was asking you wasn't to call anybody. What I just said was this: there is a way you anonymously int FBI in America. In fact, let me now tell you something, Mr. Ben. The fact that you did it doesn't mean they are going to take action on it. Doing it doesn't mean they are going to take action. But what one thing that we do for you now is that you will have a reference that I am fighting for humanity. I am not siding all these guys' atrocity.
Hold on. Okay,
I
you don't talk. Hold on, please. I too, we're gonna have a conversation, and I respect
yeah,
you.
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. If you are in the situation I am, this is my advice for you. You have kid, you have life. You are number one. That's why when you go into a plane and they say it, if there's a crisis, save yourself before your own child you're having on your laps. I keep repeating myself. Okay? There is no way I will put myself at risk. And I give you assignment again.
I
Call
respect that.
Nigeria tomorrow. Give
I
them.
respect that. Mr. Ben, you are not listening to my point.
I am listening, baby. You are
I
taking
don't
time.
say,
You are taking time. You are going around the bush.
hold on now. I said
Yes.
this is the last thing I'm gonna say.
Yes.
I'm not saying you should jeopardize your own safety. You have family, you have your own life to look out for. But I'm saying that now that you are talking, it's probably gonna be because you know the police are gonna be on you because they will have checked Andrew's phone and they will
Hold on.
have
I
seen your
stop you again there. I stop you again there. I have not, and I'm going to allow you now. I have nothing to fear about. Number one. And the police in Nigeria are incapable of doing, I'll challenge them again. They are incapable, corruptly incompetent to even investigate in any sophisticated way to find anything. They are not. So take my word for it. I have nothing to hide. And I do not like the narrative for you to say I'm going ahead of time. The young lady you mentioned now went to the police in January and the police sent her away with a cut on her leg. How much more do you want me to repeat myself to you on that one?
I have been victim of police on this thing too. That's why
Thank
I
you
let
very
you
much. I give another person a chance, please. Thank you. We have enough. Thank you. Somebody else, please. Go ahead.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Ben.
Thank you.
I called yesterday, I guess. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Have you changed your mind since yesterday to today? Because when you came the other day, you came to throw a question that is completely out of banger for me. I can recognize your name. I tag it.
Okay.
Have you
Okay,
changed your
honestly,
mind from yesterday? Have you following the story?
yes, I took my time to go through the story very well. Honestly, I want to apologize for some of the question I asked yesterday. I was just looking for a clarification, and I think you did.
Thank you, sir.
Honestly, you
Thank
did.
you.
And I want to say you're doing a very good job. What you're doing is an eye opener to everybody.
Thank you, brother.
Honestly, you just have to learn. And I am learning from what you're doing. Honestly, I want to say thank you. God will bless you.
Thank you, brother.
God
Thank
will
you.
bless you. I don't feel intimidated at
Nah,
all.
thank you.
Nobody
When I
will
see you now, I
intimidate
was
you.
scared whether I'm going to be shouting again.
No, 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 no.
Thank you.
Honestly, even Nigerians I spoke with, they are strongly behind you.
Thank you.
They
Thank
are
you.
strongly behind you. God will
Thank,
bless you.
thank you, sir.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
sir.
much. You are even doing the job of the police. Like you're doing more than the police. You are even teaching them their job, what they ought to have done.
I
You're
made it
teaching
easy
them.
for them. Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that my brother came in yesterday and we had a conversation and it was wonderful conversation. But he was just throwing questions for me that I promised you I was getting upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. But today, because that's why I say people should go and watch my video and watch the catalog of the video will be to you. But hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Ben.
Good evening, ma. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Just to integrate, I just want to welcome everybody today to the show. I want people to understand that it's not that Mr. Ben is not allowing people to speak their minds. It's just that we don't entertain any negative comments on here. You can criticize constructively, and he's listening. That's the only way he can learn and will be able to answer all of you the proper way. So please, guys, let's criticize constructively. Nobody is here to block you from speaking your mind. You can go ahead and speak your mind, but kindly be careful how you do that. Thank you.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Honestly
Hello.
speaking, thank
Hello.
you. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Good morning
Morning, morning. Where are you reaching us from today?
from Malaysia.
Malaysia, beautiful country. How are you?
Fine. I want to say a very big thank you for your work
Thank you.
because if not be you, nobody go know say police people collect money, therefore still they deny.
Thank you.
All these people when they comment section, they insult you, they bully you. None of them, if to say you no speak out, nobody for no waiting all those police they do behind our back. I regret coming from like I dey regret say why God even bring me from Nigeria. Because the things wey dey go on for night, okay, imagine that girl now wey go report for police, dem pursue am, dey ask am for money instead of to save her life first. Because if to say when that girl go do that report, say dem go arrest Mr. Andrew, all these things for no happen.
They never,
Because
if they would have gone in January, they wouldn't be May.
yes, now you wey come dey talk now, Nigerian people with coconut head now they dey blame you, say you and Andrew dey work together because say you dey talk the truth. I just want to say a very big thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you. Please stay with us, please. Don't go away, please.
Are they here?
Come on, love. Thank you. Who do we have here again? Oh, it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's actually not easy.
Mr. Ben, I have something to say.
Go ahead, please.
And also, I think people should actually really follow the story. They shouldn't just be following the crowd, because I see a lot of people in the comment section and a lot of people that come on here, and it looks like they really don't know the genesis of what is happening. They just go with what they just see. Please go back, read. Please, I know reading is very difficult for some people, or people just don't have time to listen. But please, for you to be able to make a constructive judgment, you need to really listen from the beginning. Ben has been on this line for like 4 days consecutively, and he has apologized that, okay, you blame me, I didn't speak on time, I accept that. But please, the way forward, people will still come and still say, oh, Ben, you are to me. It's not going to help the cause of what we are doing. People go
Absolutely.
back, watch the videos. You can go to Harrison's page, get information from there, come here, and then make your judgment. That's where you are clear of where he's coming from. Because Ben has always been straight with every information he has provided. Every information he has. We are here for Afiba and Celine also to make sure that these girls are found. If this story dies, they die with it.
And I'm not here for Andrew. I'm definitely
We are
not here
here
for Andrew.
Andrew. Please, we are not here for Andrew.
I'm
We are
not
just
here for
want,
him.
if Andrew was kept alive, probably he will be answering questions as to where the girls
Yes.
are. And this gentleman has been killed, fired, or whatever you guys call it, and nobody is looking at it as if it's a problem. Please, Nigerians, this gentleman is doing this for the betterment of everybody. So everybody that's here,
Especially,
please put on your thinking caps. Please put on your thinking caps.
especially those of us in diaspora. I just want you to imagine now your son, you have a dread, have earring, 30 years old, I have my hair, 40 something years old, I have earring. Just imagine your son is maybe facing for 1 year, just like what Anthony Joshua did. And then you go to the park or go to the football center or go to the betting center, and then police can swim there and call him Yahoo just because of the way he dressed. And there's a possibility that they can take his life away from him. Send your daughter to go home and stay for 1 year just to change environment, as they're giving you challenges in America, giving you challenges in the UK. You expect them that the next big man in the neighborhood will not just call her and slap her. You are working here. You don't even have enough money to buy urgent ticket and go to Nigeria. and at the same time you don't have police that you can rely on, that when your daughter call you that somebody did this to her, there's a help that can come her way. You will have to start flying to Nigeria. When you get to Nigeria, you have to pay bribe. You have to pay money to buy paper, pay money to buy ink, pay money for the police to go and investigate the matter. But there's over a 500 billion police budget every year. This is the decay in the system. The police officer that spoke to me yesterday told me that when they travel across the country, they don't give them money. They just give them back.
Hi, Ben. Can I quickly interject something here?
Yes.
Yeah. What is, like, you see, Nigerians, they keep forgetting that they're living in a corrupt system. If certain tribal sect of Nigerians voted this president in, like the present president, yeah, what do you expect of a country? It's pure corruption. So people sitting down there thinking, oh, this and that. If the police are apprehended Andrew and taken him to a place where he was meant to be interviewed or interrogated, and decided to do otherwise, then obviously you should know that the case has already been messed up from the day one.
Yes.
So Nigerians, you people need to wake up. Nigerians is a corrupt, is a terribly corrupt system.
Thank you.
A terribly corrupt system, and people still believe in that bloody system. This is what I don't understand about Nigerians. You don't have nothing. You don't have nothing. That's why people are bloody leaving the country. I've been over here. I was born here, went back, and came back, and went back. It's still nothing changed. So what are you talking about?
Thank you. It's honestly, it's heartbreaking. Do you know in Nigeria we don't have national emergency hotline?
Nothing.
We don't have a smart center. We don't have nothing. If you are an emergency in your bathroom, you have nobody to call.
Yeah, Ayabello, they're still looking. He's meant to report to the EFCC. What happened?
It's hiding somewhere.
There you go. They can't even fish him out. What did they do to him? Nothing. All the criminals there, nothing. And they're all in high places. And then you want to come and tell me about that someone's trying to investigate some these unfortunate girls, and then they're pointing fingers at, oh, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you do this? People are so dumb, and that's why the Nigerian government is taking them for the fools, because people are so dumb in that country. Dumb, So it's annoying. It's annoying. Especially people who are educated and still yet they follow the system gullibly. It's annoying.
And that is what we are talking about. We need people to put on their thinking caps, the educated ones. If I understand, if somebody that's not educated sitting in the market is just listening to the radio and running with the narrative, that's understandable. They don't have the capacity to think beyond what they see or hear.
That's it.
But we here have to have that mind to ask questions, to poke holes, to hold the people that need to be held accountable. And that is why we are here, guys. So if you come here with your negative attitude, it's not going to help. We
exactly.
are still focused on getting to the
exactly. And still people say, oh, don't blame us, don't do. But people think collectively and think positively. NSAS, what happened there? Nobody was picked up. Nobody was arrested. The four unfortunate souls dead. It's like Nigerians have a short lapse memory. The elections were many people dead. And what happened? Nothing. So that's why the West even they look at like Nigerians and they just laugh.
They don't. They basically don't rate us at all. They have no
at all. Teesside University, where they're meant to pay because of the Naira change, the sports students, they couldn't even finish their study. Now they have to buy a ticket. The university is buying them a ticket to go back to Nigeria, do the course online, or come back on a later date. I put the thing on my. People can go and Google it. Nigeria is just a cesspit of a country at the moment. Sorry.
That lady mentioned that she's in the United States and you can go to the FBI and tip them off.
Some people are just daft.
Well, you know what?
Some people are just daft.
This man is just telling you there's no call line, emergency call line for Nigeria. Just imagine
So
you are sending an email to them. Who even reads those emails? Nobody. And even here, if you call the FBI line, unless you have evidence backing your
exactly,
claim,
and it
they
has
are
to be
not going to leave
a concrete
all
case.
those, yeah, right? They are not going to leave all those
Guys,
highly rated
guys,
cases and come and follow
this
your.
is
It doesn't
Inspector
work like
General
that.
Police Yahoo email.
There
Inspector
you
General
go.
Police Yahoo email. Yahoo. He say independent Interpol Police Abuja at yahooemail.com. This is a
Ah,
federal agency. Yahoo.
that's what I'm saying. Every single aspect of the system is penetrated by corruption. And then people want to sit down there and believe that you have a system that works. It doesn't work. There's nothing that works in that country. Sorry to say.
There's nothing works. Nothing.
Nothing. You
And
know?
people are asking, oh, so yes, we know the police are corrupt, so they killed the guy. Yes, but where are the girls? The person that could answer for you guys where those girls are kept, the same police have killed this guy. And we are trying to find out where and where. Like, I don't. I'm trying to compromise.
It's a
like,
joke.
You can't comprehend how people reason.
It's a
The
joke.
guy is dead. He is dead. They could have gotten all the information they needed to
Exactly.
find themselves from him. There are millions of girls still out there. Probably, I'm not saying.
I've just given them.
You know,
I have just
probably
given them
missing
the
too.
biggest. I've just given them the biggest breaking news now. They are not picking it. That young lady's phone that we've been looking for, that they said the phone is being tracked to Owerri. The police told me they found that phone. There is no way the police will find the same phone when 30 police have raided the house.
Yeah, you see?
There's
That's
no
what I'm
way.
saying.
So the other police that came to find the phone, you must hold them. Where did you get this phone from?
And if you look today on how it is paid, he posted 2 videos of the alleged suspects who are included, which is part of the vigilante. I swear to God, if you look at how they interrogated those guys literally looked like they didn't know what they were talking about.
They don't know what they're talking about. The one that said he was coming from church.
One guy was coming from work, and you can see he has no idea what is going on. And you people actually ask yourself, why
Stooges, that's what they call them. They just bring stooges up.
the police, the same police we are
Stooges.
talking about. Harrison is now going against the police because he has realized there is something wrong. He was almost being led astray by these same policemen that he thought they were helping him. So you guys should focus, so we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, people always look up to all these rich people. I just read just today about this guy called Arthur Eze or whatever his name, that rich guy.
Yeah.
Eze, the EFCC raided his place. They just raided his place, right? And the amount of things, the properties they seized, is going into billions. This is a guy who's claiming that he's a businessman, he's a philanthropist, to this and this. But they're all criminals. Criminals. That's what they are, criminals. Every single one of them. You know? So, I mean, I don't know, it's only God that will save Nigeria. And people here are saying, stop debating. Debating from what? Debating from what? They already told you what's going on. If you want to know more, if these people want to know more, go to Nigerian police and go and ask them. Let them give you that information, and they will hold you as well. Because you're asking them questions. Then you have to pay money to get yourself freed.
They will hold you. They will hold you.
Exactly. You know? I've never seen a country like that before. I've never. So please, Nigerians, you better wake up. You better wake up before they sell you lot.
You know, Ben, you were just saying something I just remembered. In Harrison's video before, when they found the girl's body, he said, oh, the community people say that body has been there for a month. I said, hold up. The community saw that body there for like a month.
For a month?
Nobody, like really, for a month, they saw that. Like, he didn't even say, like, okay, we just finally, saw the body. He said the community, people living around the community said the body had been there. You see, so I'm like, hold on, it don't make no sense. So if they actually perceived the smell or they knew the body was there, why did nobody go and call the police or report
Thank you.
Logically,
Logically.
it is. This is the challenge I throw to the Abia State government today and that local government there. Logically, it's practically impossible. Nigerian people are very hysteric. If they would have found body, their crowd would have gathered 100%, and they would have called police. You cannot have a body there for 1 month, stinking. And then my another question is this: the people that say they found a body there and the hand is not there, it's in a suitcase or it's in a wrapped sheet. Did they go there and open it and check? Is there hand on it? There's no hand. Then they close it back and go back to their house. Then the next day they pass again. It's not gone.
And he
No,
said,
no forensic, nothing.
yes, he said when they took the body, he asked that he spoke to them, and they said they couldn't identify the body. And both the girls' families are saying that it's not their victim, so they are not interested in finding out whether it's their, because they can look at the body and actually tell it's not there. I was like, how can you tell me this? Like, this, first thing first, those bodies need to be swapped. DNA profiling needs to be taken, so they are sure it's not one of those girls. But you can't tell me that the police said the family said they are not interested because they can really tell by looking at the body that it's not for their family.
I think the people, Nigerian people, are not ready for justice. They only hear it and they say it, and they don't mean it.
That's the sad.
The day you know what justice means, that will be the day we liberate ourselves. How do you actually expect me to accept that narrative? I don't understand. That it basically beat every logic that in a community, a human remain will be somewhere and nobody have called the police. Nobody. And then when that human remain was taken, the government of that community have nothing to say about it. How do you even justify it? Then it has to take a private individual to start raising funding to go and do autopsy. How do you justify it?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's sickening. When you listen to this kind of thing, it's just sickening.
It's depressing, literally.
Yeah. So I don't know, Ben. You've done a great job explaining to people how this scenario has gone, and some daft people will bring in their own narratives and try and
While I was shouting yesterday, I asked the officer. I said, "Where are the girls?" He said, "What do you mean? We don't have the girls." Because now they are telling me they found the girl's phone, and I said it day before yesterday. We had 4 hours on TikTok. Day before I said it. I said, "What about these officers? We have heard about this squad of officers kidnapping people. Abakari was chief of kidnapper.
Exactly.
So, and those are his boys. That is his squad. That's what they do. They take people and collect money. What about if those officers were in charge of this girl? They have them. Because now they're telling us they have their phone. And Umahi people are saying, we did not find no phone when we came with 30 officers. We didn't find blood. We didn't find phone. So where did they suddenly find the phone from? So what about if they go back there? You know, police will do anything to cover themselves and pie where they hide these girls.
Yeah.
To
That's
cover
it.
themselves.
That's it. Because they've collected money from the suspect.
Money and they have pied the suspect and they have now been in trouble.
Yeah.
Instead of Nigeria to come on them, say, please go and release those girls. Let them say they find themselves in the market square. They are blaming me.
This is a case that even the president needs to get involved, but he wouldn't even. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if the soldiers click.
In a rational environment, Ben and Harrison actually should be working hand in hand to actually get to the bottom of this issue. Today, Harrison has actually gone to retrieve the 1.5 million naira that was paid to these police officers.
But hold on.
Why would he even do that?
Yeah. Well, hold on, my sister. Hold on. Are you listening? Is it Harrison that's supposed to retrieve the money?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't make
Is it Harrison that's supposed
There
to
you
go?
go.
They are not supposed to pay any money. They are just
That's right.
These people, these gullible people. Oh my God.
trace the account number, trace the account number, and then go straight to the account that
Is it
received the money.
Harrison that's
Oh my
supposed to go
God.
and collect
No,
money
that
from the
is
police?
compromised. That is compromised now. Because now,
That's-
how do you blame the person?
Okay,
You know,
now a lot of people think I'm suspecting Harrison, but this does not add up to the logic of
How do you
any
do that?
society. What
Nah.
to find Harrison with the money police collected? Is
This is
Harrison
madness.
EFCC? Is Harry Independent Police Corruption Anti-Practices? Who is he to go and collect cash and say I collected the money? Who are you?
And
These
even
are
at the
games.
end,
There's a
he
smoke
said,
here.
oh, and he
So
said,
that's what I'm
the
saying.
officers-
They've
the
tinted
officers also
the
gave you-
evidence.
Yes, and he said, the officers also gave me 30,000 naira for concrete, and I'm adding that as an exhibit. I said, like, really, he's doing a good job, fantastic job, but he has to be very careful because he's probably
I told
going to
him today.
involve, he's going
I
to
told him
involve
today.
himself in
I told him.
something that are not supposed to.
I told him today, and his supporters should go and tell him, especially those people that can see what I'm going at. Harrison is digging himself deeper. And I'm telling you this thing because this is looking like a conspiracy with him and the police.
The
Why would
police,
give
yes,
him money?
exactly.
Does that make any sense to anybody?
Exactly. Everything. It's so twisted up. It's so
And
twisted up like
the
this.
officer called me, and the officer said, "Oh, Oga, I'm going to send the money back," and then they send me 1.5 million. I said, "No,
What
you shouldn't
concern
take that
Harrison
money.
with the money?
You shouldn't take that money. You should at least know who it went to. Just report it. Let them follow to the account that it was sent to. Blame the account owner for
Right.
that because that is evidence. But don't let them send that money back to you, and you have to take the money to the headquarters. It don't make no sense. That's the whole.
From the beginning. From the beginning, I told you guys police was using Harrison. And I came on my platform, I said, bro, they are using you. These people will use you. They will give you information. They're just using you to cover what they've done. How do you say you go to recover money from police? Same you that was raising money to go and do autopsy. How do you say you want to go and recover money from police? When are you going to stop Harrison? This is a direct message to you. Brother, do you actually think of what you are doing to your proper package charity? Once
You got no
know they
lawyer.
are activated, they have money. Just told the boss and go to your platform and say that person have money. It's none of your business. Don't touch their money. Now you collected the money. Who are you going to give it to? Go and pay into the government account. What it concern you? You be police.
That's
Education is very easy, man.
That's it. And he didn't even go there with a lawyer. He just went there to collect the bloody money for him by
money.
himself. You know? It's I mean, you can get a headache talking about Nigeria, I'm telling
when
you.
you talk, people think that you are against him. But we are saying, and some people are saying, oh, the diaspora people are taking over because we
There's
have had
exactly.
experience.
This is how
We have
that's how
had
shallow that's how shallow-minded these people are. Shallow-minded.
We have had a taste of what it means to actually be protected. We have had a taste of what it means to call an ambulance and it will show up within the next 5
Thank
days.
you.
We want you guys to have that same chance. So we have to do it because unfortunately for us, we still have family back home. Unfortunately
That's it.
for us, we are enjoying all these things
You know,
and our family is still suffering. So
Nigerians
please,
are so sorry to cut you short. Yeah.
please go ahead.
Nigerians are they're so hardworking. I'm telling you, I'll go on TikTok and see this boy, the CEO of Africa, Akara, 3:30 in the morning. This guy is up. He's going to be up doing the preparation to sell Akara in the morning, and he's going to be there till God knows when. Why can't the government benefit the citizens there? They're so loyal, they're so hardworking, but because of this corruption, has tinted them and making them fight each other like a crab in a barrel. You know, when you put crabs in a barrel, that's how they fight each other, and that's what the government wants.
Uncle Benny.
Okay, let's get somebody else in. Thank you.
Yeah, Ben, I'll drop, Daddy. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Please join us tomorrow.
No problem. Yeah.
Uncle Benny, good evening. Good
Evening,
midnight.
how are you today?
I'm fine.
No, that was a good
I
conversation.
want to, in fact, I've been here listening to everybody.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you, not because of this whole situation, but I'm just proud of you.
Thank you.
We are dealing with one case, but on another hand, you are sending a message across because I need to work more on myself because of you now.
Thank you.
I'm saying it because of the way you're handling pressure. I need to work on handling pressure. That is what you have taught me, and I'm really enjoying this platform.
Thank you so much.
Whether positive or negative, I want to hail you for handling pressure.
And if you don't mind, I will make you a moderator as well. So when you come, you can also manage things for us as well on the platform.
Thank you, sir. I'm so
You're welcome.
grateful.
Thank you.
And I
So,
want to also ask a question. I heard you from the beginning. You're
yes,
saying that you wrote a letter to the British Embassy and to
yes,
the IG.
yes,
I want to leave the IG aside because it's Nigeria, but the British, I want to know or probably be rest assured that you have covered yourself because it's not easy what you are doing.
yes. I
And
wrote them a
also
letter.
remember that on this platform, a lot of good, bad, and ugly, we are all here. Some will even talk positively, but I want you to know that whatever you're doing, you should shield yourself. You have a child or children, I
I
don't
do,
know.
yeah, I do.
Yeah, so please.
Thank you. Thank you. But I
Thank
did
you.
wrote them a
Thank you
letter
so
just to
much.
inform them of the situation of things, which I believe every one of us should do for ourselves. Because I knew that what happened to that guy, regardless of the crime he was alleged, because I'm in the UK and I'm a media man, I cannot say he did it because it's not possible for me to say so. Because the allege is what he said. You are proven innocent until you are guilty. You are innocent until you're proven guilty. So for
Yeah.
me, that's what I would say. And that's the law that covers me here. And that's why I took it upon myself. I wrote the letter to them and I sent it through my
Yeah,
business
definitely.
email address, and they can see it's a media house that is sending it with my name on it. So they have taken it very serious. So that's what I did, and that's what I expect other people to do for me if I'm in that situation tomorrow, because we are our own brother's keeper. In this case, our community has failed.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you look at it left and right, Nigeria have
Okay.
no functioning system. It's like everybody's waiting for their time to get to the top and steal as much as possible and go away. And it's heartbreaking for me. It's heartbreaking for we are being basically humiliated across the world. Go to Dubai, we have nothing. In the UK here to where we are now, the food we are eating is sold by
Yeah.
Asian people. If you go to African market, if there's 10 African markets in one community, 9 of them is owned by Asian person. Go into the shop and start in front. By the time you will leave, about 10 black people will come in. Maybe one Asian will enter. And if you go into the till, you cannot work there. They employ their own people. We don't have love for ourselves. We are disorganized in Nigeria. We are disorganized in overseas. And we just like to pull each other down. You come on my platform and I'm saying something you don't really like, or you like a little bit, then you want to pull me down. You are making a comment to just pull me down, pull me down.
Yeah.
What would you benefit? What kind of benefit would you, how do you go to bed at night and know that I didn't just like his head? I have a big head, you have a smaller head. It's life. We're all different in shape. Please give me a chance and hear me out before you make a comment. Don't come with a prejudgment. Listen to what I have to say, go through it, analyze it, and allow your logical mind to make the decision for you. Because I promise you, if you
That's
can
right.
just ask why is this man saying this? I guarantee you the answer will reflect. The answer will come to you immediately. You will get
That's
it.
right.
But if you block why, you can never know how. Please let us
It's
community
true.
together. And there's no platform like this. I watch TikTok. I don't come here to dance. I come here to discuss real issue that concern our people. Or another person call me today, say, Mr. Ben, I pay somebody 25 million for a land in Nigeria. And for the last 1 year, he said, I watch you. Can you highlight it? I say, I haven't gone into that yet too. You see, we are starting something now. And the person is in the UK
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You understand? So we can start a community
Oh.
and we can be useful to ourselves on social media. Please, if I
Yeah,
have
it's true.
offended you with my utterances, my audience, and the people that are joining, and my critics, listen to what I have to say. If you are a fan from Harrison and come down here, I do not hate Harrison. It annoys me that sometimes I lose my control, but that's not my intention. My intention is for us to grow together and be productive for our society somehow. Nobody's protecting you, nobody's protecting me. But I'm protected here. But if I'm in Nigeria, nobody's protecting me. So let us do something and make a little change. That's what I want. You can blame me from now till next year. Why didn't I tell police? I have told you the reason why. I wouldn't put myself at risk. If the whole community is scared to tell police that there's a dead body on the street, it is me that will come and tell police this man is beating a girl.
No
Please
way.
forgive me and let us reason together and put yourself in my shoe. Put your brothers in my shoe. Put those girls in your shoe. that this girl actually went to the police with an injury, with a cut, crying, and then the police said bring 200,000. She said it from her own mouth. How do we justify that? How do you even justify that? So just because you are not in the girl's position doesn't mean you might not be in that position tomorrow. Why don't you feel for her? And you want to come back? I really want. Thank you so much. Are you still going on?
What? Yeah, I'm in Abuja.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I always enjoy you and thank you for your contribution. Who do we have again?
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Good evening.
Evening.
Thank you.
I'm calling from Ghana.
Good evening.
Mr. Ben, you are doing a very good work, and I think some Nigerians don't really understand you, and they are really channel their energy at the wrong direction. I think this whole thing could be avoided from the case at Port High Court when this man threw somebody off the balcony.
Yes.
If the IGP or IG of the Nigerian police is really serious in dealing with this case, he has to deal with the station commander of that particular police station that handled that case and ask for a report or a review of how that case was resolved, what kind of punishment Mr. Andrew had, and what was the result, basically. Secondly, the IG has to hold the commander of which that girl went to report her injuries to book in January. You see, this case can be easily be solved the moment he hold these officers, these commanders, to book. They will hold those who were responsible, even including these people who went for Mr. Andrew, took money. They will all be lined up. If really he wants to find out what really happened, it will be so easy. And the media has to descend heavily on the IG. The media in Nigeria, they have to descend on the police, because these people are the people who were supposed to give us answers, not Harrison. Harrison need to be very careful, because those corrupt police are trying to use him to whitewash themselves. And it's a very dangerous thing. At the end of the day, they can easily pay you and everything. Why will you even go in for a money that they took from a suspect? What is the sense? Why are you taking that money back to Andrew or back to the police station?
What did concern you?
It doesn't even make sense. Now you are compromising yourself. You are involving yourself in this. They took money you knew nothing about, and they are paying the money to you. It doesn't even make sense. Please, my brother, Mr. Harrison, you need to be very careful. These policemen, these corrupt policemen, they are dragging you into something to wash. Right now, they don't care about the whereabouts of the girls. They just care about how to plan things to wash their name out of this corruption that they've put in themselves in. That is their main goal, these corrupt officials, whatever they are. So, please, Mr. Harrison, be very careful. And the media has to descend on the IG for the IG to do his work. That is what I can say. And God bless you very much. You are doing a good job. Continue with the good work. That is what I can say.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We are watching closely from Ghana.
Thank you. Say hello to my Ghanaian brothers. Thank you.
I will.
So who do we have again?
Hello.
Hi there. Where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm calling from Ireland.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, good morning. We are 12 a.m. already.
It's morning. Yeah, it's exactly 0000.
Have you been following the case?
Yes, I have. I kind of stumbled on it. I think the first time you had an interview with
Daddy Freeze, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember her name. Yeah. So I have been following, and coincidentally, I asked you a question on Instagram. The last question you answered, copy paste. Yeah. So I asked that question when I wanted to know if you thought that Mr. Andrew was capable of the crimes that he
What did I
committed,
say for
or
the answer? Can you tell the
yeah,
audience,
you
please?
said you kind of explained saying that from what you knew about him, you didn't think that well, you didn't know him to be that way. You understand, and that is very well understood. You understand. We can never know anyone, even people
Yes.
who are even same blood with us, like same family. We never know what they're capable of doing, except no one knows anyone. So, but there was some kind of like, first of all, that no one is a fountain of knowledge. You understand. And then I kind of had a bit of reservation when I was following the case initially,
Mm.
but then at some point, I'm very happy today, like for some of the things you've said, the apologies you've made. One of the reservations were just about the way that you spoke sometimes. I just felt like maybe that was from a place of emotion. Even if you
It
said you
is
weren't
actually a place. It's actually a place of emotion. I'm not gonna lie to
exactly,
you.
even if you were the one saying that people shouldn't be emotional, but I did see you were quite emotional about the whole thing. And I'm Nigerian, but I've left Nigeria for about almost 7 years. And one of the reasons I left was there was a particular incident that happened to me. I was alone at night when my kids woke up in the morning. My house was burgled. I didn't wake up. It was a very strange one. You understand? Like I didn't wake up. I don't know. I think there was some chemicals sprayed and all that. And that was, apart from the fact that it was harmful to us, I went to the police, and you won't believe they didn't even come until after 2.5 hours. And then when they did, the first question that I was asked was, who did I think did it? And it was quite baffling. Like, how am I supposed to know who came in the middle of the night, you understand, and committed such a crime? So, but a lot of other things transpired that period, and I just told myself, for my own sanity and for my own security, I better japa before before it
You
happens
did.
to me. So now to this case, um, one of the things I've always wanted to just have this opportunity to talk to you about. I understand what you're saying. I understand the whole issue with the police. You understand the corruption in Nigeria and everything, which a lot of people might not know where you're fighting from and the reason you're fighting. But the only thing is, I think one thing I want you to understand is, please, why it seems like some people are kind of going at you is also because of emotions as well. I just want you to
Absolutely.
also be
I do
clear and
understand. Yeah.
understand. You see, I see a lot of comments saying, "Oh, you're not talking about the girls. It's like it's just about your friends." It's
I've been talking about the girls.
yeah, I know it's not that, but I just want you to kind of take it easy on them as well. It's also
Thank
emotion.
you.
Apart from the fact that everyone's IQ cannot be the same level, and this is not meant to
Thank
insult
you.
or abuse
Thank you.
anybody. You
Thank
understand? But
you.
people are very emotional. Some
And
people
just
are
to
really
reiterate, just to say it again, if it was about Andrew, I
yeah.
wouldn't have even come out to say this. It's about the system, first of all, that have failed those girls. I
Yeah.
saw it coming. And do you know, there's something you see somebody doing that you are feeling, I wish this person is not doing this. But you never have the will to change the course
Mm,
of actions. So
mm,
you feeling like, it's not like you are jealous that they're doing that kind of thing, but you are kind of feeling like, why are they doing this? I wish they can. So all along, I've always wished that I wish the law can come on him. I wish the law can come on him. Because I knew these are practices he cannot do in this country. So it drew me back a lot. And it kept me on a reserve end that I now see him as a very problematic to himself and a danger to the society.
mm.
But unfortunately, he has the police behind him. And there's nothing I could have done. I told you after he threw that girl away. Few months later, they gave him the pump action. Few months later, he got a pump action, which he basically documented. If you watch that video on my page, he was telling me, he was making it, Mr. Ben, see this. They gave me this. I was not even in Nigeria. They backdated it.
Backdated, yeah.
And he was
I did
shouting,
watch it.
this country is so corrupt. He was telling me about it. So I don't have a pop passion. I don't have in Nigeria. I don't have in anywhere. So that guy have it with him after he threw somebody off the ladder. And you know the funny thing, while he was traveling to Abuja with those police, they took the pump action and leave it in his car. He traveled with
Probably,
it.
sorry to cut you. Probably that was all part of the setup.
Yes,
You understand? So,
it
and
was an
another,
arrange.
yeah, another thing is, I just want you to kind of please, this is me pleading with you. I beseech you, please, can you just look at it from this point of view? Because there were some things, like I said, I've followed, like I knew you would even be live now, so I was just waiting.
You're
So I
very
just want
kind.
you to, I just want you to look up to this way. I believe that there are some things that has shocked you, some revelations about him that has really shocked you. I look at you in your face when you are doing your life. I see some things some people say, and I see, there's that thing like really. I see that look in you. Some of them have really shocked you, some revelations about him. So I want you, I don't know if you can please, when you are coming out and some of these people are coming at you, please ignore.
Thank
If
you so
what
much.
since you know what you're doing is
Thank
for
you.
justice,
Thank you. Thank you.
just do it. Say your truth. There's something called your truth. That is your truth. You understand?
Thank
Go
you.
on for the fight you're doing.
Thank you so
I
much.
see
Thank you.
that it has shocked you. I see it in you that
It
initially
it
I
literally
wasn't too,
shocked me. I'm
I
not
won't
gonna lie
lie.
to you.
Initially, I wasn't very happy with the way you started initially. And then also, please try not to even, there was someone who said something about pressure. Please try not to do name calling, please. Sometimes you get very pressured, very angry. I've heard you call just Adeton a name. I've heard you call the girl a name when they asked you why you didn't recognize her. You understand? So just try, please. Don't
I'm
let the
sorry.
pressure get at
I'm
you. Yes.
sorry. I will try my
Don't do that.
best.
Yes,
I'm
don't
only
do that.
human after
Don't
all.
call anybody names. Just tell your truth. You understand? And let it go. You
I
understand?
will
Because
try my best.
honest, and
Thank you.
another thing again, please, just this last one.
Go
Some of the
ahead.
things that I think that are making people also very worked up is because, like, when, like, some of the discoveries that I've made, which, like I said, I see has surprised you as well, are discoveries that they expect that you should talk about. I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say. They
That's
ex-
that. But what about this? Is where I'm going to come in and explain to you. And I know the discovery you're talking about,
yeah.
organic harvester, right?
No, no, not that one. Not at all. Not at all. Like the one about the lady. You understand?
The ladies, like
Yes.
I
Like,
know about it.
yeah. So see, because your audience shouldn't be just the people that are for you. Your
No,
audience is also
the,
the people that want to actually get answers. So, like, people wanting to know about this girl, you understand? You don't know about it. You are not even going to want to compromise what is going on, but at least say something. Let them, it's like people trying to, okay, you're not just fighting justice because Mr. Andrew was killed, you understand? We all know that if he was alive, then knowing where these girls would be. But it seems like, for me, I'm looking at it from both parts. People feel like, oh, police is corrupt, but what about these girls? You understand? So try. You know how you balance things? Just balance it a bit. But
but I'm not gonna. If I try to, I cannot highlight the girls' lapses in this church situation. A lot of people have told me before when I say that these girls, I don't blame them. I remember in just when just Adetu host that program, I said I'm not gonna come here and tell the girls or shame the girl that why they did what they did. The situation warranted, and even when they do that, nobody have a right to harm them. Nobody have a right to take their dignity away from them. Nobody, nobody has it. And I expect a society to listen to them when they cried out. I expect a society to listen to them. And I believe after this, if I can change one policeman on that desk mindset, that when next time a young lady run to them and said, I've been harassed or beaten, she can remember this conversation. She can remember Celine and Afiba. And I say, let me listen to this person. You can remember Rachel and say, let me listen to this person. And I've advised Rachel, I spoke to her day before yesterday. I told her, Rachel, don't be shy, don't be ashamed. You can wear this shame that this guy tried to give to you and rise out of it. And everyone that have bullied you, they will learn from you in the future. Because things like this happen to people and they later become a great people in their life. I say, don't allow
Yeah,
this,
definitely.
don't allow this to bring you down. I say you're gonna go places. And I was encouraging her because that is what I believe can be possible. She has a story to tell other young ladies. And I believe if she's listening, which is my, she followed me, if she's listening, I am telling you, Rachel, what happened to you does not define you. And I am telling you, not
Yes, actually,
one,
she's on here today. She's on here today. She is on your live today. She was in here for a long time
my
listening
body is
to you.
actually shivering right now. Rachel, and I mean this thing from the depth of my heart. What Andrew did to you, I believe you 100%. I told you in privacy, and I told you, I do not doubt your experience with him. I believed you, but that does not define you. That does not define you. Your
That's right.
destiny will define you, and people that will come in contact with will define you. They will bless you, and your
That's
life will
right.
be straight more than what they've taken away from you. Because that guy tried to rob your dignity. And there's something that young lady told me yesterday. He said, I'm a very quiet person. When somebody offend me and it hurts me and I say something, it will happen. He said he cursed Andrew and he sent me the message. He said, this message I sent to him. He said, God will disgrace you in the eyes of the public. Rachel told me that. Rachel, I'm sharing this story to encourage you that you have so much ahead of you, and people will remember you for this. You will have your own space, you will have your own platform, you will have your own voice, and don't let nobody, don't be ashamed of anything.
Yes.
Be proud of yourself. When you wake up in the morning, just put it behind you. And
Rachel, we love you.
that shame died with Andrew. You will never go along with it ever again. Thank you, Rachel.
Amen.
And this really hurt me
Rachel,
so
we
much.
all love you. If
As
you're
you
here
say,
listening, we love you.
I'm a very emotional person, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I feel like shedding tears. I'm very, very emotional person. I just look very rough and stubborn, but I am not. And when I hear from Rachel, we chatted till 4 a.m. day before yesterday, and all she was telling me was her experience, and all I was just saying yes, yes. And she said, "You blast me." I said, "I never blast you. And if I come across as actually denying your experience, that was not me. That was not me. And I mean it. And all of you guys that know how to pray or whatever, please pray for Rachel and call destiny, call universe to visit her and reward her life. Thank you, guys. So,
Thank you, Mr.
And
yes,
Ben.
let
also,
me take emotion away.
Mr. Ben, let me add to what he said.
Yes.
Also, I think that because in the initial stages you had put up a screen shot of the message between Celine and Andrew online just for people to know what he said to you initially. People
Yes.
misinterpreted that and said you said the girls went to jail. Please, that was
No,
not it.
I
It
didn't
was
write
only
it. I never
exactly.
wrote,
People just
yeah,
decided
I
to
never
tag
wrote.
it in that sense.
I just said this is the message I exchanged, and there's numerous messages there on my
Mm.
Telegram. I posted everything there. I did not once, if I use the word hook up in the last 2 months in writing, I never even write it. That is the word that is oblivious to me. I can't use that word. So other people make interpretation, and some people they find it funny to bully these young girls, and it's hurt my feelings so much. The situation, as I keep saying again, the situation we find ourselves is what brings this girl to this level of hustling that they are hustling, and they will find their way. I believe so.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. I think we can also bring new people on because it
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
people
Let
are
me
still
bring. I
on
got
there.
16 people
So
waiting in the
yeah.
room.
So just keep. We can make it for now. If you can, please make it brief so you step down and someone else comes on.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring 5 more people in. Let's see. So if you want me to bring you can just leave a comment in the comment section as well. Because some people just want to watch. So, all right, I have few people in now. So you can say something. All of you have the mic.
Wow. Good morning, Mr. Ben.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, it's Emmanuel Emeka calling from UK, London precisely.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Just want to appreciate you, first of all. I've been waiting in the queue for a long time now.
I'm so sorry, Emmanuel. Thank you.
It's okay. You're doing a great job, man. We are proud of you. I don't know where you are, but I just know I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you.
proud of you, man. God will bless you. God will strengthen you. I don't want to talk because me, I'm emotional too here.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't just want to talk, because Nigeria, man, God will help us.
Amen.
God will
Amen.
help us. But
Thank
we
you.
need to stand
Thank
up.
you, Michael.
I
That
would
was
just
wonderful.
we need to stand up for justice, you
Thank
know,
you.
because if we don't stand up, one day injustice will come to one of us. We don't know our relatives.
Yeah.
So we need to
Yeah,
speak
it's
up.
true.
Anything we can do, we just have to do it. Honestly,
Thank you.
I appreciate, brother. God will bless you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I
Thank
greet
you.
you, everyone. I just want to appreciate you.
Thank you. Big up, brother. Big up. Big up.
Maximum respect, bro.
One love.
All right, one love.
Who do we have again? Hello, who is in the house? You have the floor. Say something.
I think those people got disconnected, so you can add more people.
Okay.
Yeah. And if because I think he hasn't said anything, if I'm not mistaken. We have someone on the line who hasn't spoken since she's been here.
Uh,
I did. I did.
Oh,
this
okay.
is something
I was,
actually. Yeah.
I was like, she's so quiet. Okay.
All right. Don't be shy. Say
Then if there
something.
are so many people, you can drop me because I'm still watching, and you can drop me and bring more up if
No
there are so many
wahala.
people.
No wahala. No wahala. No
I'm
wahala.
still watching though.
Thank you. So, in all essence, let me just say this again, just for I believe that where this investigation is going, is that those officers they are going to lose their job, 100%. And I still have faith.
God's will.
Hello, I still have faith that those young ladies are alive.
Yes.
You're welcome. You want to say something? The floor is yours.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm very good. Where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from Canada.
Oh, good evening, sir.
Yeah. In the first place, congratulations for your braveness and your courage for coming out to tell us all this, give us all this information. But the problem I have now is the information that you released from the beginning of the investigations regarding the messages that Celine exchanged with Andrew.
Yes.
Yes, and I want to know, is it that those messages was something that Andrew himself sent to you? Is it not something that he himself cooked, like he himself like originated, so that he will cover up himself that the girls are hooked up girls?
I will say to you, that message is as it come to me. If you notice it, they are screenshot. Do you understand?
Okay.
They are all screenshot. He forward to me because I was challenging the narrative that I'm hearing about him and what he has done. So he was basically being defensive and telling me, this is the girls. This is how they negotiate the money and all that. That these are the girls. So if there's any discrepancies in that messages, that is from him. And the good thing about it, the police has the phone. And when you have the phone and it's a M charges like this and a murder investigation, you can basically approach WhatsApp. WhatsApp do not go through the rule of UK or go through the rule of any other developed country. If Nigerian asks, it's immediately they will release it to them. They will not go through all this bureaucracy that will run in the UK where you can't get any data for data protection. Nigeria don't even have what data protection is. They can just go to Apple. Apple will give it to them because there's so many lapses that Nigeria is not even taking advantage. For Apple to operate in the UK, Apple have to pay UK government. I don't think Apple is paying Nigeria to operate in Nigeria. So they don't pay. They don't pay all those taxes. They don't pay.
Yeah,
I said Facebook does not pay tax for Nigeria. I spend more than £60 a month to promote my website on Facebook, and my market space is Nigeria. And I don't think Facebook pay any tax to Nigeria, but they are marketing the product in Nigeria. They are using the Nigerian market to boost the market in Nigeria. So Nigeria can basically call WhatsApp today and they will request the data today and they will literally get it tomorrow because the data will not go out of WhatsApp server. And also Andrew has his laptop, which is
Yeah.
simultaneously connected. It's an Apple. So if they can get into his iCloud, they can be able to see his WhatsApp. I believe that will completely also be helpful to the police. But what I can assure you is this: I do not sit down and cook any text messages with Andrew. As he sent it to me, is the way I basically posted it when people demanded for it. Nobody know Andrew forwarded all this into me. It was because I wanted to help, to reach out. I wanted to help. I did not post all those things to shame those girls that are doing hookup. No, absolutely no. I posted it out of, because if I hide anything, they will say there's more text left here. So, or you are addictive. No, I wasn't. I will screenshot it. The date will be on top, and I will drop it. So if you see anything there, it wasn't me. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So one other thing is, it's unfortunate that the lady involved, Afiba. Originally, I'm from Ghana. I personally know her. Personally, I know her.
You
I
know
know the
her.
family as well.
Wow.
Yes, I know her personally, and I can even show you the messages that she's the person that she loves going out with friends and all that. So when I heard the news, I was confused because I don't know that side of her that I know she loves, and I've seen a couple of pictures with her friends
And I've watched the
that
husband.
when
The
they were in
husband
school.
also, the husband said the same
I've
thing you were
yes,
saying
I
now.
have yes, I have met the gentleman. At that time I knew them, they were not married.
Thank
So I
you.
didn't even know they were married until the issue came up, and I called the sister and she said they did, like, yeah, they now formally officially they are. So I mean, when the thing came up, they are hook up girls. I was surprised though. So that was why I'm questioning that
No,
screenshot that came up. Yes, that I
it
mean,
was
trying
it was a
to.
direct
Is it something that
speaking
maybe a
from
friend, yes, lured her to meet someone, and all these things came up. And I know what the family is going through at the moment, and it's horrible. I
it is
mean,
horrible.
to the point that you don't even know their whereabouts. It makes it more devastating. So what I can do is, Harrison is doing a good job,
Yes.
but I have a feeling that he's being used and he's naive because he feels he's helping. But I think the police is being too smart, smarter than him. So if there is a way that you can advise him not to come out, because it looks like now he's the PRO of the police.
Which is very
A
wrong.
video I saw a video that he was rather interrogating the suspects. They claimed he killed Andrew. I'm
Which is
like,
very wrong.
are you the CID? Are you the investigator? You are not the one responsible to investigate. Your duty as a blogger or as a journalist or a media person is to just report. But it looks like Nigerian police, they are confused, and they are rather hiding behind Harrison. Now people believe Harrison. So whatever they say through Harrison, the people will believe it. So if there's a way that you can convince or talk to Harrison.
Brethren,
Otherwise, by the time you add this into his blog or his media or whatever he wants to do, he'll be.
It's his phone. Is that my brother's phone?
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Okay.
Well, you can unmute. You can unmute him if he's done.
What he was saying in essence, as he gone, he said we should, anybody that can talk to Harrison should be able to talk to him, to be calm, to because I have spoke to him already. I have told him already, these guys are basically trying to use you as a publicity stunt, and you can't allow it. And I still see there's a lot of questions that police need to answer. And I don't think Harrison is doing justice to himself by trying to answer those questions for them. For example, the 1.5 million that we just talked about now, it is a very important thing. Do you know what this means, for God's sake? It's 1.5 million. It's over $1,000. So do you know what that is? That a police collected from a suspect along the road, the suspect that never arrived at his destination. Why would you take the money from him? Why would you go and take the money? Who allow you? Who authorized you? So these are common sense thinking. But of course, the guy want to help. But that help, you got to watch it. Because those guys you are dealing with, They know how to wrap you in because now he's got the money. He's got the money. If the IG want to mess things up for him now, they will say he's part of the clique. Because why would they give you money? The money was transferred in a bank account. Why would they give you cash? Why would you be telling the world that you have Andrew's account, you are checking it? What is your right in doing that? You have no right to even intercept any account. You have no right to touch money. All you need to do, Ben release the information for you that there's money being transferred. Tell it to the police. If they admit it, push them to the police. Let them handle it. You don't touch no cash. It's a common thing. Why would you go and touch? When I saw the money with him today, I was laughing. I almost typing on his page. When I said I'm not typing, I'm leaving it because I believe this is complete. And I know that Harrison have a lawyer. I've already told him, brother, go talk to your lawyer. Please go talk to your lawyer. This, what you are doing can basically implicate you. But they are thinking I'm the one to be implicated because Andrew sent me image or whatever text he sent me. I can never be implicated anywhere in the world. I can't be found guilty of that because he sent, I don't send. So you have the phone check if I send. And even if I send, they have to verify what kind of, under what content I send it. There's a rule of law in that aspect. So this is what I'm talking about. And brother, as you can hear that our brother from Ghana saying, brother, send a message to Harrison, please, so that will not come from me.
Okay, I think I will do that.
I mean, say it. If you can mute your phone.
No, your phone.
Cody, are you there? It's gone. So if anybody want to join us to send a message to Harrison, to be moderate, to be kind, and to understand this police manipulative behavior, I will appreciate it. So who else do we have in the house, please?
Hello.
Hi there.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry I have to come in again. You see, Mr. Harrison that we're all talking about, I know he's doing something unprofessionally, but like the whole thing you're fighting for is the police corruption and their inadequacy. Do you not think, or do we not all think that if Harrison isn't doing this, even if he shouldn't be doing this, who would do it? Look at how long it took, and the police did not even try to say a word about it.
Exactly.
They still haven't even said anything, as far as I'm concerned. So I know we're blaming Harrison, but who's going to actually bail this cat or take on this very difficult case?
All he need to do is, all I think he should have done is have an understanding of these people. I don't think he should touch the money. And I will repeat myself again, I don't think he should touch the money. When I posted it that the guy collected money, people doubted me. I said he collected money, and I called the account number here, and I said people should be tagging them. And I told their boss yesterday that the guy collected money. I said your boys collected money in Uyo, and they collected money in Benue. And I don't think he should touch the money. Let's be fair and let's be honest, because this is a platform that he listens to, he watch, his people watch it. You shouldn't touch money. Very, very important. Because this is a murder investigation, kidnapping investigation, wrapped up with the corrupt officers. There's already a lot of question about so many scenarios, which I'm saying, and I'm saying it loud and clear. You and I are here when I analyze it. There is no possibility of blood on the wall. Blood cannot be on the wall for more than 24 hours. Blood cannot be on the wall and still red for more than 24 hours. And Harrison made a video and posted it to the whole world that there was a blood in the house. Intelligent people like you and I will look at it and like, there's no way there will be blood that will be red that the camera lens can pick in for almost a month. And that brings a lot of questioning into that way he handled him. He's under pressure. He has a lot of followers and he's a darling, but the reality is a reality. And I'm not going to come on this platform and be doing a friendly banter without saying the fact. I'm not Daddy Freeze. So when that young lady went to Daddy Freeze, many of you watched Daddy Freeze, how Daddy Freeze basically unprofessionally provoked me in front of that. Why would you say, did they do it from front or back? What kind of adult will say such a thing to a victim?
I watched that live.
Why? Why would you say such a thing? It's unfair. And Daddy Freeze, I know you watch me. What you did was very, very unfair. And I don't think the honest girls that come up on your show to relieve her trauma, you can't ask her that kind of question. If you do that in the UK here, they will cancel you immediately. I thought Zainab want to talk again. So who do we have again? So the house is quiet. I think we should be going home now.
This is the one. Yeah.
I think you should be dropping the people that are not talking, and then you can bring out
We can
the
bring as
people
many
that
people
might.
as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring two people in, and then let me bring Sharon in. Sharon, you're in. Okay, so if you are in and you want to say something, please do go ahead.
No, I just want to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Can you mute
Just
yourself? Who is there that?
the question is, the video we saw online. They said Andrew was running away, like it was in the front of the car. He was trying to unlock the car with his face, blah blah blah. But when they shot him, his body was found at the back of the car. How?
Honestly, I don't know. I think a lot of this question has to go to the police and Mr. Harvey that narrated it to the nation. Because
Actually,
when I asked,
Afiba's husband confirmed that that model of a Mercedes Benz doesn't have a face recognition.
I have
Neither does it have
driven the car.
a fingerprint. Yes.
I have driven the
So that's
car.
false.
I know the car. Okay,
So you
I
have
drove the car. That car does not have fingerprint, does not have eye contact. I don't know where they got it from. The people that did my tracker for me in Nigeria are the same people that did the tracker, the company that did his own car tracker for him in Port Harcourt. So I don't know where they get that from. That was just a story that the police told him. And that was why I was disappointed that he came on the platform to relay that story to the Nigerian people. And if I didn't challenge it, Daddy Freeze wouldn't have challenged it. Tunde not wouldn't challenge it. But because I know what I'm aiming at, I'm not a professional blogger like coming here every day and earn my living. I still have something I do for living. I am doing this because it's my passion, it's my love. That's what I'm doing. And if I pick any issue like this, I want to go to the bottom of it. I was very disappointed he allowed himself that first interview that night, or when they discovered Andrew was spy. That was a disaster. That's my own opinion.
Hello, Mr. Ben.
We're here.
Okay, so you see, I would still kind of like speak on behalf of Harrison again. I honestly, I wouldn't say we should be disappointed in Harrison for whatever the police told him, because it's like he's just relaying what the police told him. But I think presently he's realized that the police were playing games, were being funny, were hiding a lot of things. Because
Absolutely.
it would also be somehow if we say, oh, we're disappointed in the things within you because of the things that Andrew said to you. But you have realized that Andrew told a lot of untruths to you. So you see, it's the same thing. You understand? So Harrison acted based on this is what I was told, this is what I saw. He probably didn't take his time to really think through them, just as you yourself didn't take your time to really think through the things that your Mr. Andrew, late Andrew, told you. But you've also realized, because I remember one of your videos, you said you didn't think he would do. I think it was the first one you did with just when she asked about whether somebody jumped. You said that no, that he told you the girl stole his Rolex. So you see, some of the things he told you, you have found out that, oh, he must have been lying to you and manipulating some things. So it's the same thing with Harrison. He's now actually found out that, oh, these police people, just as you have been saying all the time, all the while, is that this police messed up this whole case. They are, the ones that the finger should be pointed at. So at that point, that is where I always want to like just let Harrison off the hook a bit.
Yeah, he is. I'm
Yeah.
actually, and I'm going to reach out to him tomorrow, and I'm going to tell him it's better we iron our differences,
Yes, I will
because the
really,
problem is this.
appreciate if you can
Yeah, I
do
will
that,
reach out to
because
him
I look
tomorrow,
at
and
Harrison, his latest, all the parts he put out. I saw that in his own subtle way, he was commending you. Go watch it. He was really commending you. I know there was a time where there was a bit of like, squabble between both of you, but I noticed all the
it
parts
was,
he put out.
if I would have met Harrison directly,
Yeah.
would have worked fantastic together. But I met her through a third party, and that third party, we have a disagreement, fundamental disagreement of the way forward over this case, and that has something to do with my relationship with Harrison. But Harrison is a good man, and I commend him. And I know he's working his heart out to see um, a great outcome for this. But we must be honest with ourselves that everybody has to be careful. That's very important,
Very
especially in Nigeria. And I understand what he's going through as well, because he's in Nigeria. If you go attack them, they can give him trouble that he doesn't expect. So you don't want that. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Thank
past
you.
midnight here. Yeah, so
Thank you very much. Thank you.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to
Mr. Ben.
thank you guys. Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Ben, I wanted to say something before. I
Yeah.
want to commend you for the great job you're doing, and I appreciate you. And I want you to know that you are doing this great job because you are off the shore of this country.
Yes.
And I love the courage, even if you are doing it off the shore, you are being consistent with what you're doing, and you're doing it right. And I want you also to have a place in your heart, like you have said, to reach out to Harrison, because it's in a fix. You understand the Nigeria we are in and the people he's dealing with. And he's using discretion so that he wouldn't be trapped also. That's what I want you to understand.
I will reach out to him. I will reach out to him.
Please, I commend you. I'm truly amazed that a Nigerian will be this straightforward and come up with such thing, no matter what. And your professionalism, going to the police in the UK to report, you did a great job. I appreciate you, bro. I just want to say this.
Thank you,
Thank you
Chris.
very
Much
much.
appreciated.
Just keep
So,
doing. Don't mind the comment section and what people are saying. Just
I'm
keep
not,
doing.
Chris, I'm not reading again. I get headache when I go there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye, bro.
Thank
Take
you.
care,
Bye.
bro. Bye.
Guys, thank you so much. We're going to call it a day now, and I really appreciate all of you. And we're going to link up back tomorrow again.
All right.
All right, try and take a rest. You need one. All
Good
right.
night, guys. Thank you
Good
so
night.
much.